One of our top stories tonight, two law firms are ready to take legal action against Rochester Public Schools' controversial transgender policies. Last month, the school board approved the measure with one policy stating staff aren't required to inform parents or guardians if a student changes names or pronouns. However, if a parent asks for the information, teachers and staff have to disclose what they know. KIMT News 3's Brandon Cote is joining us live from outside the Edison building here in Rochester. Brandon, who's threatening this legal action and why specifically are they against these new policies?
Yeah, Jess, the Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty and the Upper Midwest Law Center are the ones threatening this legal action. Now, both of the firms say that these new transgender and gender fluid policies are unconstitutional and are violating parental rights. So the two law firms believe that parents should be the primary decision makers and should always be informed about the upbringing of their student. Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty says it dealt with 3 similar cases in 3 other school districts in Wisconsin, with one being successful. A judge blocked the Kettle Moraine School District from allowing students to change their gender identity without parent or guardian consent. I spoke with one of the lawyers earlier today who won this Wisconsin case and who is now looking into the lawsuit against RPS. He tells me teachers who know a student for less than a year should not be making decisions like this.
It's the kind of decision that parents have to be involved in the same way that, if a student said, I have a headache and want to take an aspirin, the school district wouldn't say, all right, here's the medicine cabinet, go take whatever you want. They would call home and say, we're happy to do this, but we need parental consent. This is way more significant than that.
Now, Jess, the Rochester School District is sharing a statement with me in response to these warnings sent by both of the law firms. And it's saying, and I quote, Rochester Public Schools worked closely with our legal counsel to develop Procedure 413A. And we are confident that it fully aligns with current state and federal laws, regulations, and guidance. In addition to meeting all legal requirements, we have adopted a common sense approach to a complex issue that supports our students, parents, and guardians and staff. End quote. Live in Rochester, Brandon Cote, KIMT News 3.
Brandon, and am I right in learning that this law firm is actually from Wisconsin? Is that correct?
Yeah, so the Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty, yes, they are based out of Wisconsin, and they are the ones who won that case in the Kettle Moraine School District. And so the reason why they're coming into Minnesota is because the Upper Midwest Law Center, they are based in Minnesota. So it's essentially a partnership between the two. So yeah, it'll be the first time this Wisconsin one is trying a case like this with transgender policies in the state of Minnesota.
All right, thank you, Brandon. We'll be following these developments closely. The new policies take effect the first day of school this year. The law firm plans to sue if a family seeks legal action for a case involving a Rochester student.